Producing Parker is a 2009 Canadian animated sitcom about a woman named Parker Kovac, a hard-working producer of a talk show. And when I say producer, I mean the kind that secretly does everything. Manage, write, run the board, and act as therapist to her overly needy daytime personality, Dee.
No one cares about the Dee Show more than I do. Who else makes sure Dee gets her morning happy pill?
Who was interestingly enough played by Kim Cattrall. She even won a Gemini Award for Best Performance in an Animated Series.
Innocent victim, thrown into the seedy underworld of black market adoption.
Black market adoption! Yeah!
Despite that and running 2 seasons, it overall received middling to negative reviews. I personally wasn't prepared for how wacky, surreal, and explicit the show would be.
Getting a job was a condition of your probation for corrupting a marine mammal.
How was I to know that Sammy was underage?
And it was also a little dull, a bit too formulaic. It's like a cross between late Family Guy and a generic CBS show premise, about a struggling single woman trying to find love. Also, the animation style and quality was probably fine for its time, but come on, did you have to put the 2 color swap models so close together? The show now has gained a kind of cult status, because of the aforementioned bareness, and this episode. The skinny on Parker features Dee falling into an existential crisis, when she learns that she's gained 2 pounds.
Uh-oh, you know what they say, a pound a day keeps the hot boys away.
Another pound? I hate this goddamn chair!
Parker attempts to console her. She mentions Dee's rival, another talk show host, Victoria.
Victoria has been hosting the #1 daytime talk show for a decade.
I know. It's like she doesn't even care if people know that she eats.
The point is, she's a huge success, literally.
Who was actually featured in episode 1. Ironically, just 2 episodes earlier, Dee was insulted when a guest said she had a flat bony butt.
I wanted to be high.
But instead of just gaining some weight, she actually buys her rival's product, with unforeseen results.
What just happened down there?
I believe Dee just farted on the air.
And on top of being a talk show host and entrepreneur, Victoria also runs a successful restaurant. Like, she actually waits tables, so she's pretty much the bigger woman. But not for long. Dee sees a correlation between her waistline and her ratings boost, so she decides the only logical thing to do is
Get that chocolate fountain in here pronto!
You look...
That! I know! Isn't it great? Look, I'm disgusting. Isn't that fun?
Surprisingly, Dee's weight gain is greeted with tremendous success in the ratings.
Today on D.
French women are miserable, fat women are happy! Yeah!
How can we be happy when the world, she is so dark?
Well, not me. I'm happier than a pig than a pig.
Hey now, there can be fat and happy French girls too. Meanwhile, Parker has been dating the show's Arnold Schwarzenegger look-alike, who has been taking her on workout dates.
See this move? Attack abdominal downward dog. Then take a shot. Ha! Now you try.
By the way, the real-life Schwarzenegger was actually 60 at the time, so very appropriate, very topical. Anyway, the plot point is Parker starts to lose weight. At first she seems happy and healthy, but then she becomes obsessed with losing weight after she plateaus. Even going so far as to starve herself and take drugs.
Pizza? Wine? Are you crazy? All those carbs? Let's go kick butt.
But I want to chill out.
Did you bring sneakers? Let's go.
Oh, what is up with you? Sometimes I want to take a break from hating terrorists, just chill out.
I like this episode because it shows what happens when you take either lifestyle to the extremes. I mean, I naturally prefer one extreme over the other, but there are real-life health issues that come with being overweight, underweight, or jacked out of your mind. And I guess the main point is to choose the lifestyle that you want to live and not do it just for attention. Parker learns this when she actually goes insane from hunger.
Parker! I'm down here right this second!
Okay, Marshmallow, you found my weakness.
Ouch! Get her off me!
Ugh, gross.
Oh my god!
And Dee returns to her liquid diet when she gets tired of being fat, after being once again outclassed by Victoria.
I hope you'll still love me, even though I'm not whole.
No one cares about my binges anymore.
And that's the skinny on Parker. Do I recommend the rest of the show? No. I hate to use the word mean-spirited, but honestly the show just devolves from here, with insulting stories where characters don't actually learn anything. A fat fetishist will always say that a show has peaked at the weight gain episode, but here, it's actually true. Also, this guy.
Oh, just shut up!